Welcome everyone! Sony. I've been with Sony since the PlayStation 2. Yes, I've been with them for that long. Let me ask you something. When a trend gets caught on, other companies or other developers, in most cases, Battle Royale, will most likely copy and probably paste the exact same concept that you've made. For example, the Nintendo Entertainment System Classic. NES Classic made so much fucking money for Nintendo that they had to fucking make more. More NES Classics. Could you fucking imagine that? People went crazy for the NES Classic. Fucking crazy. But, ladies and gentlemen, with that, they had competition, of course, obviously. After the NES Classic, a couple of other companies tried their swing at it and, pretty much tried to make their own classic, quote-unquote, classic video game console. Sega had the Genesis Classic, I think, or the Sega Classic. I don't know. They had like some sort of thingy. Yes, they had the Sega Genesis Classic. I was right. Haha. But with that, Sega had their hands in the classic game modes and the classic console game. Sony as well wants to try their hands at this. Now, Sony is actually. Oh boy. Sony is actually bringing back the PlayStation Classic. The PlayStation 1 with 20 games. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Alright, so before we get into this, we need to do our research, alright? Before we get into this, let's actually read the article that's on this. Let's do that, shall we? Alright, so Sony bringing back a PlayStation Classic preloaded with 20 genre-defining games. Genre-defining. There. The console returns as a PlayStation Classic and it's set for release date on December 3rd. Wow, that is very close. The device will cost $99. Okay. How much did the NES Classic cost? I think $89. Wait a minute. Let me just do my research here. It was released for $60. Well, it had a re-release for $60, which, okay, all right, good for the amount of games you're getting. It was pretty good. But Sony has gone up and beyond and has given us a PlayStation Classic console for only $100. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can buy a scam for $100. Alright, all jokes aside, if you had a PlayStation 3, I'm pretty sure your PlayStation 3 can do what your PlayStation 1 could have done, or what the PlayStation Classic could do. You could literally download all the PlayStation 1 games on your PlayStation 3, so I don't understand why Sony's doing this, but I mean, hey, money is money, am I right? The console returns as the PlayStation Classic and is set to release date for December 3rd. You know that. The device costs $99. Alright. And comes with preloaded 20 genre-defining games. They use that title very heavy. Including Final Fantasy VII. It's good for the amount of money. It's good. Tekken 3 and Ridge Racer Type 4. Now here's the thing, you can buy Final Fantasy VII right now on your PlayStation 4 if you so desire to go back to that game. You can buy it right now. Tekken 3, I'm pretty sure you can buy it on the PlayStation 3. Pretty sure. And Ridge Racer Type 4, I'm pretty sure you can buy that on the PlayStation 3 as well. I'm pretty sure you can buy most of these games on PlayStation 3. Let's keep going down. As well as the console PlayStation fans will also receive 2 classic PlayStation 1 controllers for the game that offers multiplayer modes. Alright, at least you're getting a fucking 2 classic controllers. Unlike the NES Classic, which only had 1. Which, hey, it's good, alright? I don't know if that's the reason why. I don't know if that's the reason why the price went up, but I highly doubt so. Although an extensive list of games available is yet to be released, Sony confirms that Jumping Flash and Wild Arms will also be revived once more. Alright, games are getting second... Oh, no, don't play that, please. That's copyrighted. The games are getting a second release, which is good. The mini console is approximately 45% smaller than the original PlayStation, which is very small already. The PlayStation 1 is already small. Don't play that! I told you not to play it. But yeah, PlayStation is releasing the PlayStation Classic And to be quite honest, I don't know why they're doing that. If they wanted to do a PlayStation Classic bundle for literally 90 bucks, you could have released these games on the PlayStation 4 instead of actually making a console. But I guess mostly because Nintendo made a lot of money with it, twice actually, with the NES Classic and the SNES Classic, I think Sony really does want to dip their toe in that money fountain. So yeah, but I don't understand why Sony made this console. I mean, it's good, so I'll fucking buy it maybe, but like, I still don't understand why they made this console. Probably for like diehard PlayStation fans, which, you know, I'm not a PlayStation fan, I'm not a Nintendo fan, nor am I a Microsoft fan. I just like video games. That's it. But to be quite honest, I don't see it as a bad thing. I don't see it as a good thing, really. If you think it's a bad thing, please leave it down in the comment section down below. I actually really want to hear why it's a bad thing. But like, to be quite honest, I think a couple alternatives to this game, or to this console, would have been just release them on a bundle, like literally on the PS4. Like all the games, you can buy them in a bundle, call it the PlayStation Classic bundle. Boom, 80 bucks, 90 bucks maybe, even if you really want PlayStation fans to get on that, 100 bucks. But bam, you know? But like, honestly, I don't see why the PlayStation Classic exists. If you have a reason for why the PlayStation Classic should exist, and aside from nostalgic feeling, then go ahead and tell me. Maybe it's because PlayStation 1 kind of had a pretty short-lived time. I mean, in terms of the software, and PlayStation 2 was so much more better than PlayStation 1. In terms of software, not in terms of games. Don't get mad. But yeah, if you have any other, if you have anything to add to this video, you can go ahead and leave it down in the comment section down below. I've been a PlayStation fan for probably since the PlayStation 2, so that's probably why I don't see this as something I want to buy immediately. Unlike Nintendo, where I did have the NES and the SNES when I was a kid, so I instinctively bought them instead of, you know, modding my Wii, which I may or may not have done. I probably should not have said that. But anyways, if you guys have anything to add to this video, go ahead and add it down in the description, not the description, the comment section down below. I would like to hear that. But anyways, that's it for this video. Just a very short and little sweet video, just to get you guys riled up and maybe, you know, start up a conversation in the comment section. But yeah, if you like the not the Nintendo Classic, what the fuck? If you like the PlayStation Classic, go ahead and tell me in the comment section. If you dislike it, please actually tell me why you dislike it, instead of actually being like one of those dudes that types out, "Oh, I hate it because it's Sony." Don't do that. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye!